Okay, good evening. Hello, Anthony. How are you?
Thank you so much. Good evening as well, sir.
Hey, so
Godfrey. I'm doing good.
you're doing good. Great. So, we know each other from a previous company before. I mean, we don't know each other personally, but we know each other from work, right? Teletech, correct? You
Yes,
used to
sir.
you yeah. So we saw each other there. It's a call center, which I worked on before too. So just a brief background on how we know each other. So we'll start the interview process. So as a brief background, we're looking for a real estate support associate. So mainly the focus of this job will be doing, documentation, uploading stuff to the cloud, um, doing contracts, coordinating with the executive assistant, Amy. So you will be Amy Harris. So she's the one you will be working for directly. So when you pass the initial interview with me, I'm gonna send the link along with the video to Amy, and she will decide if she wants to push through with interviewing you. Okay, so as the if you get hired, the starting salary would be $4 an hour. Um, when you get regularized, after training and you do your work well, it's gonna be bumped up to $5 an hour. Are you okay with that?
Sure, I'm okay with that, sir.
Okay,
No
great.
problem.
Okay, so having said that, the hours at the beginning would also be part-time. I would guess it's gonna be 4 hours a day to start you off. Are you okay with that too?
Yes, sure, sir. I'm okay with that.
Okay, great. So we're looking for people who can focus and who can give their full attention to the job. When I say full attention, we're looking for someone who is not distracted. So I understand this is only like a part-time job, and we're okay with you having maybe like a separate job. However, the 4 hours that we have you on, you have to make sure that you don't work for anyone else. Okay, you only work for us. Correct?
Yes,
I
sure,
mean,
sir.
there must not be any overlap.
Sure.
Okay, so assure us that, and we're also looking for people who are very, very responsive. Okay, so when I say responsive, when when they message you like a question or anything, you respond within the next 5 minutes, maybe in Messenger, or if in email, up to 10 minutes. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I will
perfect.
do that, sir.
Great. So I lead also as an example. I'm the manager for for the ISA team here. Whenever the owners message me, I usually respond within the minute. Okay, so I'm always on my computer. I leave here just to pee or drink water, but aside from that, I'm very, very responsive. So I lead by example too, and we expect the same for people who will join us. All right. So just to set that expectation. So having said that,
Yes, sir.
can you tell me a little bit something about yourself? So let's start.
Sure. Once again, my name is Anthony Duran. I'm from Dumaguete City.
Hmm.
Graduated Bachelor of Science in Industrial Technology, major in Electrical Technology at Negros Oriental State University. That's 2012. I graduated late due to some financial problems. That's why I worked instead of continuing my course right away. I stopped. So, and then when I graduated, I applied at SPI Global, now known as Strive. I've worked there as a content analyst for almost 4 years. Then I tried working in a call center after SPA Global. I worked with Qualphone as an inbound customer service telecommunications. And then after that, Qualphone going to SPI, Nspiro, CRM, 1-800-Flowers.com. And
Okay, okay.
then,
Let's do a quick summary. So I've given you a brief background of the work, right? So contracts, paperworks. So can you tell me something about your previous experience, Anthony, that would relate to whatever you will be doing right now? So, so
Sure.
what are the sort of background you have with working in like spreadsheets, maybe working in Microsoft Word, maybe working uh, with documents, maybe. So whatever you can relate, can you tell me that that would make you a good fit, for the position?
Sure, sure. Thank you so much.
Hmm.
Yes, regarding with the spreadsheets and the documents, um, honestly, I'm not very familiar with that, but in similar to that documents working,
Hmm.
then at SPI Global as a content analyst, we're working on that one, the spreadsheet, the Microsoft Word, the MS Office 365, and the trackers. Yes, we worked that as well when I was a dispatcher and inbound, outbound customer service. We track the what do you call this one? The passengers' bookings through the spreadsheets, and we are also basing the spreadsheets of what the insurance um, medical insurance rides sent us. They sent us over an email and then the spreadsheets and also a tracker. After the end of a shift, we have a tracker of what we are doing. So I think this is somewhat similar to what you are informing me right now, like the spreadsheets and the documentations.
Oh, okay. Um, so with these, with your previous experience, have you ever had instances where you made a mistake or you made an omission, not intentionally, but you made a mistake with the tracking, with the uh, with the input, with the encoding of the documents?
Yes, sir. Of course, we are only human. So, yes, I've once done that. Then, so what I did is that every time I am finished working on the spreadsheet, on the trackers, on the documents, I will proofread, I will double check, and then at the time when I committed the mistakes before, I inform my superiors and then change what I did wrong, and they understand because we are only humans. But and the next time I will see to it that there's no mistakes to be committed
Okay,
again.
so what you're saying is, we do make some mistakes, but you make sure you never make the same mistake twice. Is that what you mean?
Exactly, sir.
Okay, good. All right. So, aside from that, any other any other thing you want to share that might be helpful with you being hired, with us? Anything you want,
Regarding with
anything else you want to add, like a skill that you might have that might be helpful with the company? You know, uh, Something you have learned from your previous job that, that could be applied here. I know it's still vague, but have you learned something from your previous job that might make you very, very valuable here in this company?
yes, thank you so much for that one, sir.
Hmm.
What I've learned from my customer service representative experience is how to handle customers, though we are not catering customers personally or in front of them. We're only on a virtually rather. Yes, regarding with that one, uh, what do you call this one? I do apologize. Yes, as a customer service representative, we make sure that all the tasks that the manager or the superiors assigned to us will be catered and in the way that they want. in the way, or what I mean, in the
Hmm.
way that they want me to do what is required on the task or on the job, sir.
Okay, okay, great. All right, so another question for you. So with this, this is a sometimes this can be a high stress job, right? So we're dealing with, you know, high performance stuff, and sometimes we can't help, but sometimes tempers can flare up, and I mean we do things nicely, but there are times where things might not be said as courteously as we're used to. So how do you deal with, you know, with high stress situations? Like, do you, so let me give you an example. Let's say you, you said earlier, you know, we make a mistake sometimes. You know, you make sure you correct your mistake. But what if the person who's in charge of you, um, you know, becomes angry at you or tells you something that you it's not easy on the ears? How do you deal with that stuff?
Okay, thank you so much for that one, sir.
Hmm.
So yes, with regards to dealing with that kind of situations, I will let those um, words pass through the ears, sir. I will not take it by heart because
Okay.
um, for humans, and then I think the person who did that or feel that one to me, feel that way to me, rather is also um, doing her or his best, but then on my part, I did not do what they told me to exactly. So
Hmm.
um, they had that kind of feeling or towards me. But in dealing with that one, I don't have um, remorse to that person because it's it's natural.
Okay, cool. So
So
we keep it professional and we don't take things personally, correct?
exactly, sir.
Awesome, excellent. All right, so I would like to thank you for spending time for this interview, Anthony. What I will do is I will save the recording, send it to the client. I will give you feedback hopefully by next week if we will proceed or not. I wish you all the best and good luck. I hope to get the
Sure.
position. Um, if you do get it, you will probably start training in 1 or 2 weeks. So is that are you available to start during that time frame?
Yeah, sure, sir.
Awesome.
I'm
Okay,
willing to
so
wait.
perfect. So I will let you know, and just a heads up, um, we we only deal with Bank of the Philippine Islands (BPI) for bank transactions here. So if you get hired, your pay will be directly deposited into your bank account, converted into peso. So if you don't have a bank account in BPI yet, make sure that you do when we give you, you don't have to do it right now, but when we give you the go signal, make sure that you're ready with your documents and opening that account later on. Okay.
Sure, sir. Thank
Awesome.
you so
So
much as well for this opportunity you've given me to be interviewed by
absolutely.
you tonight.
Yes. So if you don't have any questions, I'm going to move on to the next applicant. I have a series of interviews to do. Of course, you know, if you have any more questions that you can think of after we end this meeting, feel free to message me in Messenger. Okay.
Sure, sir. Thank you once again so much.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you for your time today, Anthony.